social order. Spies and informants lurked in the shadows, always listening, always watching. How do we know? Archaeologists have found cuneiform tablets, the Middle Assyrian laws. These ancient records give us a window into the fears and priorities of the Assyrian people. These clay records reveal what the Assyrians valued and feared. They show us a society obsessed with control, order, and the dangers of loose talk. The laws cover everything from property disputes to theft, and crucially, eavesdropping. Even the act of listening in on a conversation could bring the full weight of the law crashing down. The rules about eavesdropping show just how far the Assyrians would go to protect their secrets. They believed that unchecked gossip could unravel the very fabric of their society. For them, justice was swift, brutal, and permanent. Punishments ranged from heavy fines to exile and sometimes even death, all to send a clear message: secrets were sacred. The legal code wasn't just about punishment, it was about keeping the social machine running. Order and stability depended on everyone knowing their place and keeping their mouths shut. Every law was a tool to maintain the hierarchy and keep information tightly controlled. The king and his officials used these rules to keep the wheels of power turning smoothly. In Assyria, the wrong secret in the wrong ears could cost you everything. The fear of being overheard shaped daily life, from the palace to the poorest home. And the price for listening? It was unforgettable. In a world where silence was safety, the Assyrians learned that sometimes the most dangerous thing you could do was simply to listen. In Assyria, a civilization renowned for its strict laws and rigid social structure, every action was watched, and every word could carry weighty consequences. Your place in society defined your entire life, dictating not just your job or your clothing, but even the conversations you were allowed to hear. Eavesdropping was dangerous because it threatened to blur the lines between classes, undermining the delicate balance that kept the powerful in control. The law we're focusing on targets a slave woman, someone at the very bottom, living in the homes of the powerful, yet always within earshot of their secrets. Slaves had access to the most private conversations, making them potential sources of chaos, whether intentionally or by accident. A secret overheard by a slave could be sold, spread, or used for blackmail, threatening the stability of entire households or even the state. The punishment was harsh to terrify not just the offender, but all who might consider listening in, serving as a public warning to everyone. Imagine a merchant's trade secret or a noble's family scandal. If leaked, it could destroy reputations and fortunes, unraveling years of careful planning. The law's severity was a warning: do not cross the invisible boundary between classes or risk everything you have. The elite's private lives were sacred, and the penalty for intrusion was designed to be unforgettable, echoing through the